Okay. Well, thank you, Camille. We're here in the park lot on Hennepin. Really fun space. There's this right behind you, this Before I Die wall. Very, very cool. First off, well, thank you for agreeing to this video interview. Can you first just kind of talk a little bit about your background as an artist?
My art has always been steeped and grounded in topical issues, public issues, so I've done a lot of very interactive public work. That's kind of where my heart lies. It's not really, until recently, it hasn't been where the money was, but I just kind of figured out things that were simple enough that I could self-fund. So I've done a lot, just try to use art as a catalyst to get people talking about issues or doing things about different issues. Often just to convene people together, get them away from, you know, the TV and the more kind of lonely lives in a way that we live now. We have so much technology but a lot less personal interaction. So using art as a catalyst to bring people together to talk about the world around us.
Great. And now your Made Here showcase is just about a block away.
Yes, it is.
Can you talk about you know, what the idea was there and what you hope people to get out of seeing that showcase?
My showcase has work that's in progress. It started about 18 months ago and it will go into the foreseeable future. It's called I Am Water, and I became very interested in all the challenges facing the planet's fresh water. Pollution, invasive species, the intense pumping of fresh water for use in things like fracking, and then it renders it unusable, not potable or cleanable. We have a discrete amount of water. You know, our planet is in a closed biosystem, and so as we continue to pollute and waste the water that we have, we're literally going to have less water. So I became interested in that, and I wanted people to think about that, and it's sort of coming up on people's radar a lot more now because of the drought this year. But previous to this, it wasn't quite as well known, and so the project again is a catalyst for people to talk about water issues. And participants each make a small 3 by 6 inch painting on one side, and then on the other side they write a wish or a prayer for the water. And we've gathered well over 500, and then I put them together on kind of panelize them on canvas, and then I can take those canvas pieces and make installations of almost any size as this thing grows and morphs and becomes larger. So it's not only the individual experience of making, but also the visual metaphor of how beautiful this huge piece is when you take all these small works and make a large work out of it. It's like all of us working together can make a change, can make a difference.
Great. What do you think overall about this Made Here project downtown?
Oh, I'm a big Joan Bordebruggen fan, and I think that she has done some amazing work here. It's been just so great to see so many different artists of all different kinds of mediums and backgrounds come together and bring their art into downtown Minneapolis. I think it's a fantastic thing, and I hope that it continues on into the future, because why have a bunch of empty storefronts when you can fill them with something that's alive and might interest people and bring a smile to their face? It's just a wonderful project, and so, you know, Tom Hoke and the historic theater group and Joan, they've worked really hard to make this happen, and I as an artist really appreciate it, and not just as an artist but also as a community member.
Great. Well, good. Anything else that you want to add, or any other upcoming projects that you're working on that you want to let people know about?
Well, there is. I Am Water continues, and if people would like to create a small ripple, I'll either come to a house party or your child's school. I've done all kinds of different workshops, or you can just contact me and I'll send you one. You can send it back. It's iamwaterproject.com. And I'd also like to let people know that I've been working with Ojibwe elder here, who is part of the kind of got me started in my concern about water, and her name is Sharon Day, and she leads a series of water walks, and there's going to be a water walk happening up on the St. Louis River in October. So if people are interested in knowing more about that water walk or participating, they can also contact me through iamwaterproject.com.
Great. Okay, thank you so much, Camille.
Okay.
Great talking to you.
Thank you.
The pan-dimensional face transmuter was set up to be kind of a really fun nighttime activity for the Made Here series, and it runs all night, well, until 3 a.m., which is a good cutoff time because then a lot of the weirdos come out. But what it does is it takes people's faces, takes a few samples of the face, and then runs it through abstract video compositions that manipulated in kind of very video feedbacky, super psychedelic ways. Its artistic intention was to be that it's looking at people's personalities through the lens of personalities in the year 2041. So it's kind of a time machine, and yeah, it's also a time machine in the respect that it uses all of the content and puts it online so that it'll always be forever remembered.
Very good. Can you talk too about kind of just the Made Here project overall? I mean, what do you think about it in terms of, you know, its potential impact?
Sure. Well, the Made Here project is really important for Minneapolis, especially now, because arts and the city in general need to collaborate more. And so bringing arts right into the heart of the city is a good way of starting that process. A lot of downtown activity is very droney. People just kind of walking by, doing their business all day. And so the more color, the more vibrancy, the more culture that we can bring downtown, the better.